Hey, there's a lot of weapons and armor to make. Oh, I think you hurt his feelings. And of course, it's a little different than actual synthesis, but of course I'll show you what it is when we actually finally get a chance to actually do it, which will be pretty soon, in a couple of moments. Of course, because I haven't explained it yet. And pretty much like any other type of alchemy, you will get inspirational and derivative ones. And like other alchemy things, we get recipes and he happens to give us some ingredients too. Just simply inserting some dirt. Vane, shut up, really. So, we'll be making a ragged collar. Now mind you, as you see, the little E says Vane is already wearing this, but it has no attributes whatsoever. So, we'll be our own attributes. As you can see, put items together, just like regular synthesis. They come together, and blam, we got our item. Now, we get to assign attributes. The blue indication means only spells can go there, and the other two are, of course, attributes, other effects. Stun increases the stun value, which I'll get to when we get to battle. Defense, of course, increases defense. And HP increases HP. Everything else is pretty simple. The only thing I'll explain stunning when we get to the next battle. And when you oh yes, now we actually finally get our grow books, and I'll talk about grow books when we get to that. Well, let's do it now. Grow books are pretty much, think of it, if you don't know about Final Fantasy X's sphere grid, it's like that, except a lot less retarded. Since in this one is actually everyone's still, there's no overlap or anything like that except for attribute numbers, but the more items you make, the more your grow book expands. The more grow book expands, that means the more stuff you can get. And everyone has 100% where they have all their abilities, and you get your abilities here, you get your stat boost here, you need AP, which you get for killing monsters. And it's pretty easy to actually get 100% just as long as you do everything. Of course, the AP I've been getting, I haven't getting a lot of AP yet because I haven't fought a lot, but I'll be doing that. I'll be getting a lot of AP throughout this chapter, and pretty much I'll give you a rough estimate about exactly where percentage-wise you should be, or at least hopefully around. Now we can check our grow book, and of course the items we make allows us to spend our AP to get nice little things. We don't have enough to get anything right now, but, and of course since her primary one hasn't been unlocked yet, we have to actually get that made. And now let's check our memo, and alright, we are off to Wind's Corridor. Anytime you don't know what you're doing, just check your memo. Right now, we can't really make much of anything else because, well, Wind's Corridors actually has a lot of stuff we're going to need to actually improve our stuff. So, time to go off campus and time to kill some monsters. And when you make an item like that, make an item, anytime any other ones that you have that are exactly the same, like any other ragged collars I have, they all retroactively get the new attributes if I change it up. Oh yeah. This is the thing that Gus does, is that every character, if you stand in front of a barrel and actually talk to it, they will say barrel. It happens in every Gus game. It's a little joke. And now we can make a hammer. Oh crap. Now, generally I don't want to do this, but I think I should be, might as well show it off, right? Owlbears, yeah, we're just gonna run, because that would have been kind of suicidal to do that. That, and I kind of want to save my abilities for the actual assignment. Your instincts? Okay. Wait, you had a map the whole time? You know what? That's fine. I will take that excuse. Push select. Look at the map. Anything that has a little exclamation point, that says you need to go there. There. Tutorial done. I'm sorry, start button. Ooh. Select this for your book. Or for your student book. Of course, you're getting heal jars, or you're getting some cypress coppers. Those will be useful a little later for making items. Okay, look, pretty much is this. Always, when you go to a new place, always go to these places, always just grab items. Always. There's no reason to not do it. It's on your way. 1, it's on the way. 2, you need them. Alright, now we can make a lovely bag, which is, of course, Jessica's weapon. The crackety hammer, of course, was Nikki's weapon. And they have those weapons now, but we haven't synthesized them, so they don't have any attributes whatsoever. And this is a special one right here. This means it's a boss character. There's also other ones that will be for side quest ones, and I'll be showing, of course, I'll just show you what they look like. I mean, of course, obviously I'm going to show you what they look like, but I'm going to show you what it actually means when it looks like, when it looks a certain way. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Don't worry, it's not that far away. It literally is pretty much right around here. A hop, and a skip, and a walk away. Of course, making sure. See, oh yeah, also blue dots means gather point. And if we lose, we can fight again. Yay! And we're fully healed because I wasn't dumb enough to actually fight that battle.
Looks so strong.
And this one, in this occasion, this is a Puni squad. We'll be going into a chain of battles. As you can see, we'll fight multiple monsters in the series. It will tell you when the boss shows up. It will say the boss is here. And since these are Punis, which pretty much means you just kill him by stabbing him in the face.
Sulfur, please!
And this is just where I can get a little information on them. As you see, weak against fire. They're also known as the Puni subtype. Well, the Puni type. And that will be important later on, because certain characters will do extra damage to certain character types. The fist icon, of course, means physical attack. The wand icon means alchemy attack. Certain creatures are resistant to these types, just to keep that in mind. And certain, as I said, Jessica's natural attack is an alchemy attack, while Vayne and Nikki's are physical. Just to keep that in mind. And it is a little hard to see in this game, but if you look at the icon, if you see a little like sad face, that means they're weak to it. If you see a shield, that means they're highly they're resistant to it. If you see 2 shields, you should just not hit them with it because it ain't gonna work. Alright, and the boss is here. Let's do a little analyzing on this platinum thing. Because pretty much all Vayne has is that. And let's get some healing going. Alright. As you can see, the little icon also shows up a little later on in the queue. And, oh yes, let me explain stun value. Everyone can take a certain amount of stun, and some attacks do more stun than others. And you can tell when someone's closer to being stunned is usually their icon starts becoming more and more red, and when it gets fully red, they're stunned. And when they're stunned, they take no action until they recover. Now early on right now, this attack is really useful for just getting some good quick stun on people. And anytime you hit anyone who is stunned, all your attacks are criticals. Well, all physical attacks are criticals. Not worry about the platinum playing right now. Yeah, he's doing some damage. As you can see, Nikki's icon is a little more red than everyone else's. You also recover stun when you can also recover a little bit of stun when your turn comes up too. But usually not enough to actually, if enemies want to keep on pummeling you, you really can't recover fast enough. But it doesn't matter. And of course your weapons can get attributes that have additional stun. And of course whoever does the final blow, as I said, gets 20% bonus to AP. And of course now we have a lot of AP. We can use it to get increase our abilities a little bit. It's the only thing. It's the only reason you really want to kill monsters here is for AP. There's no other reason to fight monsters. Yeah, you can get some coal, but other than that, there's really no reason to fight monsters here. So most of the time, I will be avoiding them because I probably already either A, have enough AP, or B, don't care, which will happen a lot. Also in the description or on the thread, I will actually have what items I've actually synthesized and what attributes they have, or when it comes to weapons and armor, what they actually have on them. And let's turn this in and get our A+. I'll also tell you what's actually in the items too. That way I don't have to bog down this with a whole bunch of videos of me just making shit. So, more adventure.